Hi, I'm Erik Linask, coming to you in Glendale, Arizona from AstroCon 2009. I'm here now with the COO of OrecX, Burce Kaskey. Burce, thanks for joining me. I guess, how was day one of the show for you guys?
It was great. Yesterday, right after they ended all the conferences, the people came in and we got acquainted with some of our customers that we already have and some new people that were looking to do voice recording with their Astrix Digium setup. So it was good. We always like coming to this show.
Fantastic. What's the big deal about voice recording these days? There's an awful lot of attention focused on it.
Well, the main issue is compliance, but there's two other reasons people record, and that's performance, which most people understand, where they're recording agents and want to see how they're doing and then look it over and have their superiors grade them. And then there's risk, and risk typically is 911 centers, airport control, they all want to record. But compliance is a big issue these days because of all the new laws that have come in place in the different states. And so we're seeing a lot of people coming to us saying, please tell us, how do we record affordably?
Well, that's certainly one big key is affordably. But, you know, if I think back over the course of the last few years, you like I said, there's an awful lot of attention being focused for various reasons on recording. And that seems to have helped your company specifically as well. I imagine that this is significant growth that you can talk about.
Yes, our company's been in existence since 1987 in voice recording, and we started our open source project on SourceForge, the OrecX project, in 2005. We decided to come out with a commercial version in 2006. We had 0 customers in 2006. Now we have over 300 clients around the world in every continent.
That's fantastic. I remember us covering the OrecX project on TMCnet. Why'd you go open source?
We believe it's the most effective way to go to market. We can get people to use our product free, the GPL version, get a feel for it, give us feedback, have other developers add patches to it, add improvements to it, and then we can offer a commercial version that people need to use in call centers or in more critical, voice recording applications that they're looking to get into. So we like it. I mean, we've had 44,000 people download our GPL version since 2005. And yeah, we only have 300 clients, but I would bet almost 250 of those were open source users first. So that's why we think it's the best way to go to market.
Well, that's one of the interesting things about open source in general is you can never be 100% sure about how many users you actually have.
Right.
What are some of the interesting things you're seeing here at the show, and particularly ones that relate to what you're doing?
Well, from the first time that we came to the show in 2005, it's really developed. Most of the developers that were there then, it was more of a get to know each other, talk about different projects they were working on. Now you see a lot of business applications being discussed. How do we record in this situation? How do we use our PBX in a certain situation? So it's turned from more of a let's talk and see what everyone else is doing to, okay, how do we get into these different vertical markets to grow our businesses? And also there's been a big explosion, I'd say, of people that are reselling the Digium cards and becoming more familiar with the call center markets. Before, when we came here, no one really knew what a call center market was. It was just, let's put this box together, sell it, get some applications around it, but now the verticals are starting. So it's maturing. I don't want to call this a mature, marketplace, the Astrix Digium world, but it's getting bigger and it's exciting.
Well, I'm sure you've seen the same numbers we all have as far as comparing the open source PBX space to any individual proprietary system out there. We've been talking here at AstroCon 2009 with Burce Kaskey. We've been talking about call recording. Burce, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the show.